I'm a guy who wound up taking a very long time to live his dream, but fortunately was able to.
This is Bill Lester, and this was his dream.
Bill Lester living his dream, starting his first Nextel Cup race today. The first African-American driver in 20 years to race on NASCAR's senior circuit.
I wanted to be a professional race car driver at a very young age, but I just didn't have the opportunities presented to me to be able to do so. The good thing is that my father exposed me to racing by taking me to my first pro race. And from that point on, I wanted to be a pro. Many years later, after getting my electrical engineering and computer science degree from Cal Berkeley and working for 15 years in the high-tech industry with Hewlett-Packard, my wife gave me her blessing to go out and make it all happen. So I gave up, the full-time stability of a job and pursued racing full-time, starting at 37, and became a full-time professional race car driver at 40.
From 2002 until 2007, Bill Lester raced full-time in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series primarily, but when the sponsorship ran out, so did the opportunities for him to race. Do you feel like the stars aligned in your career? Yes, you got the opportunity and you got the stats, but do you feel like you could have raced for longer?
No, absolutely. I would have loved to have been able to race for longer, but it's the way the business end of racing is. If you're not born with a silver spoon in your mouth and you can't afford to pay for it yourself, then you got to bring the support.
Without that support, Bill Lester returned to driving sports cars, but he also got into television, becoming a NASCAR analyst. He also became a talented keynote speaker.
But before you kill yourself or somebody else, take it to a racetrack.
But his magnum opus, writing a motivational memoir.
Naming my book Winning in Reverse because I won. I got to the point where I wanted to get to, but I kind of did it the complete opposite way that a typical driver does. Because, most drivers start at a very young age. They climb through the ranks. And by the time they get to be 40, they're on kind of like looking at the twilight of the career or kind of winding it down. That's when mine just kind of started out. So I did it. I got it. I made it there, but I did it in reverse.
And when he did. Noah Cornelius, Appalachian Weekly News.